in the roar. Prepared to stop the field, claws cutting through the score. The oilers light the sky with that blue flame burning proud. The dragons shake the earth, fire raining on the crowd. Prisons break the line, mountaineers rise high. Flagship shelter storm, longhorns ride the sky. The stadium's alive, the fire's burning bright. All my lawless friends back for football night. Stealing Pittsburgh's heart, Green Bay frozen strong. Cowboys riding bold, Niners gold all night long. Ravens spread their wings, Chiefs storm the land. Eagles fly above, victory in hand. The city lights the blaze, from the mountains to the shore. This is the game we bleed, the war we all live for. Stadiums alive, the fire's burning bright. All my lawless friends are back for football night. Spartans, fighters won, ready to strike and run. All us bleed blue, dragons burn through. Prison shards the ground, mountaineers stand their ground. Flagships ride the storm, longhorns transform. The stadium's alive, the fire's burning bright. All my lawless friends are back for football night. Yeah. Go football night.
Hello and welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 3 football here on the Average Nightmare Multiversal Sports Hub's NFL Fantasy World. And the storylines are just heating up. 1 second. Yeah. Delays. That's right. There we go. No, we'll rock these. Okay. So we start in Florida, as you can see, where the Oklahoma City Bison ride in desperate for a spark. They sit at 0 and 2. Kyler Murray has flashed brilliance, but the herd is yet to find its stampede. They'll be tested by a Spartan army that just laid waste to the Rams 33-0. Rookie quarterback Cam Ward is making noise early, and behind that ferocious defense, Florida believes they found their battle-tested leader. Tonight it's horns down and shields up. Bisons at Spartans. Oh! Then we turn to the north, to Toronto. The Virginia Mountaineers, guided by the cool command of Caleb Williams, are fresh off a primetime thriller, a 22-20 victory over the Vikings under the Sunday Night Lights that we broadcasted just last week. But waiting for them is another test. The hungry Toronto Predators. At 1-1, Michael Penix Jr. leads a team that just clawed its way to a 20-13 victory over Arizona. Their loss was a 24-21 loss to Orlando. It's the close games. With speed, precision, and a Predator's bite, Toronto looks to defend their turf against the Mountaineers' grit and grind. Week 3 is here. Bison at Spartans, Mountaineers at Predators. Legends are being written one game at a time. So I'm going to do a little something different here. So we got our X Factors, and it is just Miles. But if you look at those superstars on that Spartans defense, and there's 3 of them. Honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out because they only have the 1 star on defense, and it's the superstar, and then there's others are on offense where we're kind of the opposite. We'll see how it plays out. But we're going to wear the Bloodline uniforms, bask in the red at home, and we're going to get underway. Let's get this party started at the Navy Federal Credit Union Stadium. Second straight home game for the Spartans. And I hate this game sometimes. Nope, 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 no. Just red on red is not going to fly. I hate that for whatever reason, when you put an alternate uniform on, even if it's set as like a home style uniform, it does that every time. So we will fix this. We will wear the Bloodline. You know what? No. We're just gonna go clean homes, clean regular homes, and we're gonna make sure they're wearing their whites, and we're good to go. So this time we're good. I do love these home uniforms. They are clean, and I think we wore them week 1 too. I think we had Denver wear the whites. I don't remember, but I love these jerseys. This look. Actually, I think we might have worn the regular aways. Same helmet, obviously. But Bison, very, very basic uniform, but a good one nonetheless. And the coach is glitched. That's wonderful. It's all right. We are, however, going to make these. We're going to do this probably every time for my team. I don't know if it'll do it. There's no way to do it in the menus. I don't know why they don't have it in the auto sub setting like it is in college football, but it's not. So just do this real quick. Make sure we're all good all the way around the board. And we're underway in Pensacola. Team plays in Pensacola. They are the Florida Spartans, but and gonna have to get after that man early, stopping him. I will say the Bison have probably my favorite helmet in the league. I know San Antonio has basically the same look, but their horns are the longhorn style, and the Bison have that kind of forward point to it. So it's a neat look all the way around. Jonathan Taylor off to the races. And if you're a Spartan fan, that is not what you want to see out of your high-powered defense. They're getting owned at the line of scrimmage. And there it is again. Not even Jonathan Taylor. It's Greenwood. Just absolutely getting mauled at the point of attack. And they finally throw it for the first time, and it's an easy pitch and catch. If they're doing this to us, I have to question how they've lost 2 games. And maybe it's right here. Maybe there's an inability to get in the end zone. Or maybe they start. We'll find out throughout the game, I'm sure, if they're going to continue with their ways. But that's going to be a touchdown. And that was easy. So Oklahoma City strikes first, 6-0. 8 plays, 73 yards, and only 3 minutes off the clock. And now out comes the rookie. They give to Genty right up the middle. And the play action fake does not do anything. They don't fall for it. So now it'll be 3rd and 13. And it's going to be intercepted off the tip drill. And that is not what you want to see for the Spartans, especially in a divisional game. Cam stands in. He takes the risk. I guess he figured his receiver was going to come down with it. I forget who 85 is. But the turnover already. And a little bit of a measure of revenge for the first drive. They stopped Taylor in the backfield. Kyler will pick up the first down with his feet. Oh my word. Absolutely laid out Jonathan Taylor on that one. 2nd and 3. And he'll get the first down. They just keep driving the ball. I question what is the problem with this football team that they're 0-2, but maybe they just played better football. I don't know. Because right now they are every bit the better football team. There's nothing that this vaunted Florida Spartans defense. I mean, this is supposed to be the top defense in the league. Hell, they just held the Rams to 30 or to nothing. And the Bison are just driving all over them in this first quarter. I don't even know if they hit Kyler once yet. So now 3rd and 10. Can they get after the quarterback? Can they get off the field? Hold them to a field goal. Still be down by 10. They're going to get to Kyler finally. And the worst animation in this game just saves Florida from a touchdown. It's not going to make me like that animation. So they're down 10. We got to figure something out here. So from the 25, -3 yards is pretty much accurate. There you go. Okay. Forward. We move forward. I believe that was Restrepo. I don't remember if I've changed his number or not. Cam steps up, kind of hit a little bit. 3rd and 3 now. We cannot go 3 and out. Come on. And we go 3 and out. Not even a chance for Genty to catch that football. What are we doing? It's the end of the first, and I don't know what they're doing on defense. It's just let's just let them get whatever they want. And Kyler's able to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And I don't understand how they come down with some of these. All right. 3rd and goal from the 15. Come on, let's force a turnover. No points. We'll take the sack from Big 99, Derek Harmon. And Trey Hendrickson. Field goal units on. This should be a chip shot. And it's good. So 13-0. And the Spartans' offense looks completely anemic. Didn't make any changes since last week, so I don't really understand what's going on. But they'll give to Genty, and he'll get 4 yards. There you go, over the middle, finds Tyler Warren. Let's go. It's what we want to see. Come on, Cam. Get with it. Give it to Genty right up the middle. Gets a nothing. Read option. Cam with a big man blocking. Cam going for big yards. And he goes to get out of bounds. It looked like a late hit. I'm biased. I don't want my quarterback getting hit. And they'll go outside with Ollie Gordon the second. But nothing doing there. So back in comes Genty. 2nd and 10. The play action fake. All the time in the world. And he throws it into traffic and it's broken up. 3rd and 10 now. Bringing the pressure. Cam just stands in and takes the sack. So on will come the kicker. I forget who our kicker is, but the kick is up and the kick is no good. So this is how this game's going to go. All right. Really going to need a turnover to like flip momentum or something. Third and 6. Come on, get off the field. Nope. It's exactly that right now. It's the inability to get off the football field. You get them to third in a passing situation, and you just lay off 10 yards, and it's an easy underneath throw. And now you're put in a position where Trey is in pass coverage on a receiver. There's the interception. Okay. Both Trey and Will Anderson were just in pass coverage on that. Will Anderson comes up with the interception. We will take it. We needed that one. Needed that one big time. All right, I questioned what we were doing there, but looks like it worked out in our favor. And Cam can't escape. I don't know why he didn't just throw it away once he got out of the pocket. And this one's at the feet of his receiver. Tried to throw it too quickly. So now 3rd and 18. Get 10 yards, maybe. At least then you're in a field goal range. 4th and 2. 2-minute warning. Looks like they might go for it. We'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute break. They are going to go for it. I'd give this to Genty. And they do. Yeah, with as deep as the coverage was from Oklahoma City, that was the right call. Run it right up the gut. Cam. Oh, could have just took off with that one. Genty with the big run. Oh, he almost could have broke one. All right, Florida's getting into it. Florida's getting into it. Down to the inside the 15, under a minute to go. Got to put points on the board here. You cannot come away empty-handed. Genty stays on his feet, still moving forward. And Florida takes their first time out of the game. The trust to give the ball to Genty this close in a position where you need the score shows how much they value the rookie. And nobody blocks for Cam on that one. It's an easy run-in for the D tackle. They brought everybody. And this one is good this time. So the Spartans get on the board before the half. I believe they'll get the ball to start the second half too. So you need to tackle him now. Plenty of time for Oklahoma City to answer with a field goal of their own. And that's going to definitely help. So 24 seconds. They're almost at field goal range. And they still have one timeout. But it's going to be Will Anderson with the interception. Can he take it back? Kyler Murray, the only man to beat, and he's going to make the tackle. But the Spartans, Will Anderson with his second interception of the game. Attaboy. Now, 2nd and 4. This is risky. I'd take the points. Because now you have to hurry up and spike. Oh, no, they're just going to run the play because they're not going to have enough time to do anything else. And he can't get in the end zone. He almost gets there, but he can't. And they're going to call it 4th and 1, which I think is bullshit. It would have been a first down, but I gutsy play. I think if you spike it, they snapped it with 1 second. There's no way he spikes it in time. That's why I didn't like the throw there to Genty out of the backfield. And what a throw by Goff. I believe this was the Thursday night game. Ooh, Steelers and Patriots. This game should be at halftime. Oh, my word. Oh, goodness. Ooh, what a throw. Ooh, can Drake May beat Tila? Give the Browns their first loss of the year? Obviously, that Toronto-Virginia score isn't going to matter. At Orlando, Houston won though. All right, so I'm starting to see what very well could be the cause of Oklahoma City's problems, and it's not per se Kyler Murray, but it is definitely turnovers. I'm thinking it's going to be turnovers. 2 interceptions, and it kind of hurts the team in the regards. But we're back out to Florida, and we will get the ball, and I swear to God, one of these times I'm going to screw that completely up. I don't like that it goes to the menus in between. So let's see what the Spartans have in store here. And give us, okay, 3 yards. And the blocking just isn't there for Cam Ward. It's not even Myles Garrett getting to him. They'll go 3 and out on the first drive of the second half. And Jonathan Taylor's been the absolute rock for the Bison. And they'll give it to him here on first down. He's out completely wide now. Coming back in. They get enough of a chip block on Aiden. Or not Aiden. Trey. So 2nd and 6 now. All right, all right. Now 3rd and 2. Got to get off the field here. Well, they're still in punt territory. There you go. Will Anderson, an absolute force in this game. Gets a sack. He's got the 2 interceptions. Will Anderson being everything we hope out of the young buck. And no return. So Cam and company will start from the 14. Got to figure out how to protect this man. Genty with the big stiff arm. Garrett tracks him down. But Genty with that big stiff arm. And the Spartans with their big physical running. Now come to the empty set shotgun. Cam, no time. None. This man has 3 sacks he's gotten through immediately. Every time. On the left guard or center. Tyler Warren makes the catch, but it's 4th down. I mean, it's ridiculous. It gets through the line with ease. It's like cutting through butter. There's another 3 and out. You can't keep taking 3 outs and putting your defense back out on the field. You're going to get them tired. And then you're going to get plays like this because of it. Jonathan Taylor off to the house because the offense can't stay on the field for the Florida Spartans. So it's going to be 20-3. And the Spartans look abysmal here. Took them one play. One play. With 17 passing yards because he keeps getting sacked. Genty with another big run, angry run. So we got that going for us at least. We can run the ball somewhat. Cam finds Tyler Warren. Okay. Let's matriculate the ball down the field. We got to get a touchdown. We got to prove that we can. Finds Barker. See what we got here. Empty set. Restrepo there in the slot. Warren to his left. It's a draw, and Cam's going to lose 2 yards. I don't like the draw play. 3rd and 5 now. Same empty set. And Tim Patrick drops it. So the offense is going to stay out here. And I don't blame them. But Myles Garrett's going to make the sack, and it's turnover on downs. Now 3rd and 9. Got to have this. There's still plenty of time. And Kyler just airmails the crap out of one. Oh, I thought he was going to kill him. And we're going to start it. Oh, no. No. Okay. Sarah, that was a clothesline. First and 10, and we get some good yardage there on the run. Quick throw, RPO to Tim Patrick. And Shaq Mason gets hurt. So we're down an offensive lineman. It's not good. Pretty sure we're still down our left tackle, which is also killing us. There's just nothing. It's absolutely nothing. And I don't feel like the offensive line was terribly put together, but it's just not doing anything. Cam has nothing. He's scrambling around like a maniac. At least we can punt the crap out of the football. You're going to need another turnover. It's the only way you're getting back in this game. Because clearly we can't do anything on offense. Meanwhile, Taylor's going to go for the record. because the defense can't stop him. As we head to the fourth quarter. And they're going to stop him, third and inches. Of course, now it's quarterback sneak with Kyler Murray, which is just going to be an automatic first down pretty much. Yeah. Need another interception. Or a sack fumble. Gain of 5. And that'll be to Taylor. Nope, it's play action. And Kyler's just going to take off with it himself. And he's going to pay the price for it. But he got the first down, so it doesn't really matter. All right. See, that's what I wanted to see all day, but, you know. And they all bite on the screen. Oh, my word. Absolutely leveled him. Of course, still only 3rd and 3. And Kyler, with all the speed in the world, need a turnover. I mean, this game is going to be over if they put points on the board. And they'll get the field goal, and then they'll make it a 20-point game and put the game out of reach. 3 scores with only 5 minutes left is just not going to happen. So field goals up, and congrats to Oklahoma City. Just nothing productive out of the offense today. I mean, 32 passing yards is a joke. Given Cam has been sacked 8 times, which is the joke in and of itself. What I want to know is, where was that earlier in the game? Like, where was this earlier in the game, this play? Just moving out of the pocket, finding his guy, stepping up, and then taking a sack. 9th sack of the game. Still way too many. And can't complete the pass. We're gonna make some changes, I think. Quarterback wise, I'm not blaming Cam. There's Some offensive line play is terrible. I mean, we cannot be letting Cam get sacked this much. And then just letting Kyler escape like Kyler does. Oh, and now they're just trying to run the score up. Like there was no reason to even run that last play. Just take the knee. D-line breakout. Yeah. Right. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, okay. So that's why there's a glitch with the coach, because yeah, I stopped with trying to handle it. I forgot to check my own offensive line. Damn it. Well, I could check it here. So yeah, we're missing our big left tackle, which doesn't help things. Because he's a 78, so we have a 62 in. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see some of the issue. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to fix problems. We're probably gonna slide Neil over to play left tackle until the other guy gets back healthy. I'm probably gonna slide Voorhees up and just start him. So we'll see. A lot of work to be done there. But now for the other game. do the maple claw. But with the black jerseys, I actually love that look. That is a cool look. Okay. Good, good. Oh. Oh, yeah, they just... You know what? I was going to say, pretty sure there are white pants somewhere in here. The all whites. Okay, that's what I thought. So welcome to the Great White North. As you'll notice, for Toronto, their field is actually painted with the red lines. Now, given they're the only team in Canada, and I kind of went with, well, it snows a lot, and took a nod from the Europeans and just painted the field with red lines to prepare for if it snows. I don't know if it'll be visible if it snows in game, or if it'll be more visible because it's red. But I like to think that that will help. So that is why the field is painted red lines. Yeah. So as we remember, the Mountaineers have JJeffs, and they are a very, very scary team. Very good football team. Got Nick Chubb. Feed him some grub. First down. So the Predators, also affectionately known as the Spinos, thanks to their primary logo, the Spinosaurus. They also have those really cool the P helmet. I was gonna put that at center field, but then I kind of had like the Jurassic Park logo-ish idea. And Chubb is gonna run, so we may be making some slider adjustments. Maybe I feel like the running's coming too easy. I hate to say that, but like it feels like that sometimes. Like obviously, you get these plays where they bring like everybody and they get to them, but it also kind of feels like it's just too easy to run. So now 3rd and 6 for the Mountaineers. And he's going to find his man, and it's complete for the first down. Caleb Williams getting the job done for the Mountaineers. I really want to say Cavaliers. I mean, the color and the logo are so similar. It was the basis. It was the inspiration. I do like the Cavaliers' uniform look and colors and all that, so that was kind of the inspiration for the team. Finds his man again, and Virginia, this opening drive, are marching down the football field. Chubb runs a man over. So 3rd and goal. Toronto's last gasp to keep them out of the end zone. And it's not going to work. He's going to find his man. And it is a touchdown for Virginia. So out comes Michael Penix. Funny enough, Toronto also has as the backup Kirk Cousins. So they really went full Atlanta LARP at quarterback here. This one is looking like it could get ugly. There you go. All right. That's what Toronto needed a little bit. get a sack, maybe get going in the right direction. Obviously, defensively, also knocking Cam out of his X factor, or not Cam, Caleb, and a big fumble, and nobody can recover the football. Goodness. Oh, Penix is letting it fly. He gets it. It's caught. He's still off to the races. Touchdown, Toronto. Xavier Worthy. Yeah. Oh, man, that's going to give, Penix has got an arm, number one. And then you just absolutely let Worthy fly. And he breaks free, and nobody's catching him then. So Xavier Worthy getting the touchdown for the Predators to tie this game up. Oh, I'm just now noticing. Admittedly, I wasn't looking at the game for a second there. That is not Caleb Williams. I'm not sure who that is, actually. I'm sure if I was paying attention, I would know. But Caleb Williams out of this game is Zach Wilson. And it was sudden. And I want, yeah, I would like to check. It is Zach Wilson, number one. I want to check Caleb Williams' status. So, okay, so it looks like he's just temporarily. But that's something to keep an eye on. And boy, does Virginia look human with Zach Wilson at quarterback. I mean, good Lord. They look so good with Caleb Williams. I feel bad saying it because I, don't really find Caleb Williams to be the prospect some people do, but, he is talented. I'll give him that. But I didn't think he was that good in this game, but he's balling out, so I'll give him that. But right now, really balling out, Michael Penix finds his tight end, Mark Andrews. This is a pretty solid football team. I forget who their other star receiver is. But obviously you got Andrews here, and then you have Worthy and whatever play this is. Okay. Penix making something with his legs. This is what I want to see out of Cam. What we need from Cam in Florida. Now, given it seems like Penix's offensive line is helping him a bit more, and I think maybe the weak spot was the left guard. So I'm thinking maybe we move Voorhees in, and maybe the bad left guard play stops. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I think it's a decision worth trying. It's Devontae Adams, I'm pretty sure. So Wilson's still in it. My word, Wilson. He's still slinging it. First down. Okay. It's an interesting game. Holding on the offense. Getting to halftime. Zach Wilson driving Virginia. They're onto the plus side of the 50. Give it to Nick Chubb. It looked rough at the start for him. He took some sacks, was getting bullied, but Zach Wilson standing in there, delivering some strikes now, and potentially giving Virginia a shot at something before the half, especially when he's going to take a shot. But nothing doing there. Good defense by the Predators. Sean Murphy bunting. Ooh. Ah, fuck. And this is no good. The long kick by the Mountaineers isn't there. All right, now 3rd and 8. Can Penix lead Toronto into scoring position? He's going to fire for Devontae Adams, and it's not there. So they'll punt this one away. And that'll take us to halftime. Question is, when do we see Caleb Williams again? 3rd and 12. So who's going to lead them out? Obviously Nick Chubb, but who's the quarterback? And it's Caleb again. Another first down. So Caleb comes back, and it's a huge deal for them now. Okay, a lot of motion. And he's going to... Oh, the ball's going to pop free again. Oh, my word. The ball has been all over the place in this game. And to get the hands up. So a field goal attempt here. All right, how does Toronto answer? They really haven't been able to throw the ball a whole lot. I mean, you see the 80 yards. I mean, given they've taken a handful of sacks, and I'm pretty sure I forgot to up the pass blocking in this franchise. Pacheco with a massive run. So we'll have some changes to make sliders wise, I think. Well, Penix just barely gets it away. He finds Andrews still on his feet. And Mark Andrews refused to go down on that play. So now 3rd and 7. Well, in field goal range, tie this game back up. Predators. Penix looking for the end zone. Couldn't find his man. Incomplete. I don't blame him. That wasn't a terrible throw concept. Caleb throws it away. All right. Toronto's starting to find their legs here in the second half. Oh, Pacheco. Pacheco making men miss. Penix can't find his man. Gets the first and goes out. And Michael just throws it away. Not a bad move. Not a bad move. Overthrows Mark Andrews. And we are all tied with 1 quarter to go from Toronto. So Toronto takes the lead. Does Virginia have an answer? It's been a great game. Virginia in some close ones. They're playing good games. And Caleb goes down again. That was big moment for Toronto. Chance to maybe put this game a little bit out of reach. Maybe run the clock a bit if you can. I know it's been somewhat of a struggle to run the ball, but they've also had moments where Pacheco just absolutely burst through that hole with great speed. Oh my word, Pacheco. Penix picking up the first. Huge moment for Michael Penix there. We'll give it to Pacheco. And he's going to get the first. And this is what Toronto needs. Just keep possession, run the clock. I feel like the accelerated clock is set at 20, even though it's supposed to be at 15. Penix going for it all. He's got Worthy, but he can't come down with it. So it's a 6-point game. Touchdown needed. It's good. It's a great football game. The NFL is throwing out some bangers. There's some blowouts too, but I mean we're getting some good games. I'm disappointed that the Spartans game turned out the way it did, just because we got two certifiable bangers in week 2 with the Virginia and Minnesota and that 22-20 game, and then Houston and the all-out comeback after starting Gardner Minshew and it not going well, and the all-out comeback with Shadur to actually come back and win that football game was incredible. If you missed last week's game, go watch week 2 from the NFL. Go. I need to to say that on the college football too. I meant to, and I forgot. But absolutely, if you want some great football, some classic football, both games were fantastic. And they get to Caleb Williams. See, this is a combined 12 sacks. I mean, I can get behind that. It's actually 11. So on to attempt the field goal. And it hits the upright. Overthrows Mark Andrews. I don't know why you're throwing at this point. Devonta Adams slips and falls. Oh, took the big hit. Williams finds his man. Not much time left. And this one's going to probably come back for holding. And it will. So that hurts. 1st and 20 now. And they're going to get most of it back with one play. Now, 2nd and 10, a minute 57. They need a touchdown. And Williams is going to take off with it. So, another thrilling game. Honestly, the NFL is putting out banger after banger. And another 1st down for the Mountaineers. They're looking to get to 3-0. They're draining the clock too, which is huge. If they actually do get this touchdown, and he's going to get blown up in the backfield. They're going to call the timeout. So now 3rd and 7, 48 seconds left. You're not going to take a field goal if you're Virginia, so this is 4-down territory. And the ball's going to be popped free, and that's going to bring up the 4th down. And I forgot to get highlights from the first game. Oh well. And Williams, under pressure, looks for the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete. And ladies and gentlemen, Toronto takes down Virginia. Virginia no longer in the realm of the unbeatens. I don't know why you're going to run this and risk the chance that there's a fumble, but they get the first down, and regardless, this ball game was over. So there you go. Time is gone, and the Toronto Predators pick up their 2nd win of the year. They hand the Virginia Mountaineers their first loss, and both teams are 2-1. And this was 2 divisional games. Toronto and Virginia are in the same division, and Oklahoma City and Florida are in the same. So fantastic game, and we thank you for joining us as these two put on a show. They gave us a great game, 16-10 final. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time for week 5 of college football.